Good afternoon, fire signs, and welcome back to Will's Cartomancy Tarot. What I like to do is to go on and just give you a bonus Valentine's reading today, okay? And basically, what I like to cover here is just to see with whom you might connect with today, as well as to tell you what type of experience that the cards are predicting that might happen for you guys here. I've decided to use a variety of cards here today. Okay, if you're new to my channel, I certainly appreciate both your viewership as well as your subscription. And again, to you veterans out there, welcome back. Okay, so what I like to do is to first start off by just getting a sense of the vibrations that are surrounding you guys here from now until tomorrow, because that's the expiration date of this reading here. Okay? And rest assured, fire signs, that this reading is general, so it may not resonate for each and every one of you out there, but for those for whom this reading is meant, I certainly hope that it really offers you invaluable information. All right, so let's get started by just shuffling up these romance angel cards here. Okay, just to see what vibrations are surrounding you here, and particularly your person. Okay, so Spirit, what message would you like me to share with fire signs regarding this spectacular day? Okay, let's see here. It seems that for many of you, it looks like that you may have recently met someone new here. And I'm getting that there seems to be a strong magnetic attraction. All right. And it seems that it's a strong sexual attraction too, as well, that I'm getting here from looking at that card here. Okay. And it looks like that because you guys have been going through a very tumultuous experience, you may not be willing to extend yourself now here. And this card is kind of suggesting that you might want to consider making an effort, you know? Understand that great love is certainly worth taking the steps that you're being guided to take here. And it seems that your intuition has been at work lately, and it's really guiding you through, and you can trust in the messages that you're receiving here. Okay? I'm quite sure that this is certainly someone new that you've met here, because it shows that you're going to be having a carefree, lighthearted type experience here. And I'm seeing a lot of people flirting with you guys here. Okay? So this card is suggesting that you might want to consider extending your lighthearted energy to others, ladies and gentlemen, because it certainly makes you, a better person, or feel better when it comes to your romantic situation. Okay? And for those of you who are single, I kind of feel that there still is a good possibility for you meeting somebody here. Perhaps you might need to go out, somewhere with your friends here. And by going out, it's going to help you meet this new person here. So for those of you who have just been, just some of you may have been abstinent for a while, or just celibate, or just been in the doldrums here. So this card is asking you to go on to ask for support and accept support from others here, and don't allow your pride to get in your way here that I'm getting. Okay, because I still feel that it's quite plausible that if you have yet to meet anyone, you will be meeting someone quite soon. And for those of you who have already met someone, I feel that you have here, because I think that you're at the getting to know each other stage here. So try to, open your heart up, and as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, I feel that your bond is going to deepen here, and certainly it seems that there's a strong chance for many of you to move forward in a new relationship, I'm feeling, but in a relationship that might be long term for some of you here. Okay? Because your situation might involve marriage, or you may have even discussed this possibility with that new person that you met. But the key is to not rush into anything, ladies and gentlemen, until you really know that this is um, the person that you would want to move forward to. And the cards are kind of signaling here that perhaps this is the one here, or you've already met the romantic partner that your heart so seeks here. I just don't feel it's really an X here. All right. But in the process, even though that your heart, okay, seems to be absorbed, with this person, and some of you are probably getting very, you know, warm and fuzzy feelings about this person. I think that you might want to still consider, ladies and gentlemen, is you need to pay attention to warning signs and before really moving forward with a decision here, okay? And we're going to go on and examine your reading here to try to determine why, that these cards are kind of suggesting, you to do that, all right? But I also like to, prior to getting into your actual reading too, I want to just shuffle up two more cards here that I will be using from the Hip Hop Queens, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? And the cards that I'm going to be pulling here, or that I did pull right now, I pull Raw Digger. Okay, so with this card, ladies and gentlemen, this card is all about connectivity. Okay, it's all about our efforts to establish friendships as well as relationships. Okay, which can sometimes be riddled with a lot of conflict here. So, what this rapper is suggesting that you do, as advice here, is that this card is really urging you to try to get out of your head a bit more. Try to think outside of the box, ladies and gentlemen. Network a little bit more here, and embrace new people. Get your mind off of the past and try to move forward, and think positive. That God certainly knows the direction that your life needs to be going in. Okay. The next card here we have Megan the Stallion here. So this card is all about pride, ladies and gentlemen. Just as what I was just telling you earlier here with, allowing people to kind of help you if you're single and you've been having problems meeting people. What this card is suggesting is that, you know, just as this rapper, as you know her, Megan the Stallion here, she's very bold, you know? So this card is asking you to try to take pride in the things that you've already accomplished thus far here, you know? Embrace you, okay? To thine own self be true, ladies and gentlemen. And don't struggle with, your worth or what anybody else thinks of it, okay? Know your worth. You need to know it, all right? So let's get right on and hop right on along into your reading here just to see what interesting things here, ladies and gentlemen, that I'm picking up here, okay? So we're gonna be using my Lenormand's deck here. I'm actually using two different Lenormand's deck here. I'm actually using the Gilded Reverie Lenormand's deck here, all right? As well as I'm gonna be using my African American tarot deck here as well, which I've had for centuries. I'm sorry, for years. So I'm going to start off by just making a few general observations on what I'm seeing here with these cards, and I'm going to do so by just combining a few cards here just to, just give you the energies that I'm really seeing to you, and then I'll get more in depth. Okay. I'm seeing two women that seems to be surfacing in this reading that appear to be a bit dangerous here. I'm also seeing an auspicious turn of events for many of you. Okay. I'm also seeing that it looks like as a child or as a teen that is associated with your situation as well. They look quite beautiful, I'm getting. Okay. I'm also seeing that a new direction or a path, is about to be proposed to you, or you're going to decide to to take a new direction in some sense here. Okay. And I feel that you're going to be having your emotion seems to be a bit conflicting here, but you're going to have to make a heartfelt decision here just looking at your combinations here, because I feel that the people that seem to be coming into your life, I'm seeing, both an ex as well as someone new here, but I'm getting that these people seem to be a playboy or a playgirl type person, and I'm feeling them very promiscuous here. Okay. However, despite feeling that, I do see you kind of having some type of romantic evening out with someone here. You know, I'm also seeing some type of a rendezvous, and you're going to be having or discussing a lot of things. I'm getting you're going to be in deep communication. Okay. I also feel that some of you that somebody is going to be trying to reach you today, and you're not going to reply back. It seems that there is something is a blockage or something is stagnant here. You know, I'm also seeing something associated with perhaps um, a friend of some sort that might be needing a place to live for some of you that I'm getting. Okay. So let's go on and just get into more of the specifics of this reading to see if some of these observations that I've made kind of make sense to you guys. All right. So we have, let's look at the bottom card here. We have the lily there. All right. So with the lily, that connects with Saturn, where Saturn governs that card, and it connects with earth signs. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. So with this card, it's kind of suggesting to me that many of you definitely really want to kind of restore peace, really in your romantic situation. And it seems that I'm getting here that it could be potentially with an older person, okay? And I feel that you really have a sincere desire to really have a serious connection, but it seemed like the situation with this person I'm getting, it seems to appear to be it's taking extremely too long to develop or unfold in your eyes. I'm getting, okay? And I'm also getting too that it looks like that some of you might even also be waiting to kind of hear from someone here, potentially this person, or you're hoping for, that you could kind of move forward in a long-term relationship, or you're going to be hoping, okay? And I feel that you're going to be definitely, ladies and gentlemen, particularly looking at that lily card here, you're going to certainly hear from this person. Certainly see that you're going to receive some type of communication, text, or call. I feel that one person you may not even try to get at, but I'm just seeing people from your past as well as new people, okay? So by having that card there, just the bottom energy that's really coming in for you guys here, the key seems to be that you need to be a bit more patient, ladies and gentlemen. You need to love yourself first, okay? And you might want to consider thinking more strategically, and things before you make a haphazard decision. I'm getting, okay? Because it looks like that many of you certainly want someone who has virtuous intent, and one could, you know, give you sex like you would want it, or that I'm kind of getting here. And again, it could be your desire for an ex or someone new, or just even someone with whom you are presently, in a relationship. All right. So now what I like to do, since, we've kind of talked about, the energy that's kind of coming towards you guys, I like to identify this person to you, to kind of tell you a little about this person's personality here. And I'm going to do that by just only examining the enormous card here. We're going to examine the snake, okay, the bouquet, the child, the cross world, or either the pathway. We have the heart there, with which is significated. Okay, we have the moon, we have the birds, the dog, as well as the house here. So with the snake here, I'm getting, with the snake, that card is connected with both Mars and Uranus, okay? And it connects with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, and or Scorpio. So I'm kind of getting a sense that this person is very manipulative, very, very a jealous-hearted type person, someone that cheated a lot. And like I said, it's quite plausible that it's an ex that I'm getting here, all right? Someone that, always using someone for his or her own means. Someone that's very abusive, ladies, has a torrent type past. Skeletons, someone who lies and steals. I'm picking up on very strong dark features here, okay? This person to me appears to be tall, I'm feeling very treacherous, a sweet talker, and just a low life person completely, you know? I feel that they're very attractive, all right? And I'm also getting here, I'm just looking at the other cards here that is also connected here too. Because you have next the bouquet, and that's connected with Venus, Earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. And this person seems to also have a very narcissistic type personality about him or herself. And I'm picking up on an air sign, okay? Gemini, Libra, as well as Aquarius, all right? Someone who has nice hair, very exotic features. For some of you, I'm getting that this person is either light brown or light skin or blonde, has blonde hair in some way, okay? I'm also with this child there that sits next to that. The moon governs that card, and once again, air signs: Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So this person is a bit immature. I'm getting, you know, very gullible, yet spontaneous. Okay, but they're very irresponsible, young, and this person more than likely might be a bit younger than you. Okay, I'm seeing a shorter type person, someone who's shy and, you know, a petite person, particularly if it's a woman. But if it's a male, I'm feeling a very shorter type male here that seems to be showing here as well, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, and then you also have someone that sits that you know that's very indecisive. You know, again, you know, with this pathway, they're very indecisive. Once again, air sign: Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Even bisexual, I'm getting strongly bisexual. You know, very confused, unstable. This person dresses awkwardly. I'm getting. You know, I'm seeing reddish tone, like two-tone type hair for some of you. Okay, someone that's very duplicitous. You know, even this person might his or her background may be Creole or Matisse. I'm getting, you know, someone that appears to be always, in fact, on the go. And then we have another person here that's very seductive, very perceptive, creative, ladies and gentlemen. Even psychic. They may even be a counselor of some sort. Very popular and emotional. Okay? I'm also picking up on strong fire as well as earth energy once again. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Taurus, as well as Virgo. Okay? And of course, with the birds here, that card could, you know, Mercury governs that card. And, you know, it shows a person who's very gossipy, very curious, very communicative. All right? I'm seeing someone that's very articulate. You know, someone, like I said, I'm seeing someone, you know, that you feel or whom you feel you have some type of soulmate connection. And again, I'm seeing an X, I'm seeing brown features. I'm seeing someone that's very family oriented, stubborn yet stable here. I'm seeing a heavier set type person here, so, or someone that's very voluptuous. All right. So I'm going to get into more of the specifics of here. Uh, Now that I've identified the person coming, you know, kind of surrounding you or in your energy field, then now I'm going to go on and just discuss what may have already occurred or what's in the process of occurring, and what you can expect to occur as the likely result here, you know, which is your future. Okay, so let's examine the cards that points to the past here. We have the snake, the bouquet, the child, as well as the pathway here. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is to try to create a story that you can understand here with those cards there. All right. So it looks like many of you discovered you were in a relationship that was riddled with cheating and deception. It was a very duplicitous type situation that you were in. Okay. I feel that, you know, even though you were in that situation, I feel that someone seemed to want to surprise you with a gift. Okay, and it's because we are in lovers, you know, this is a lover's holiday here or lover's day here. They either want to provide you with a gift, or they might, I'm kind of getting, they might even propose some type of offer to you if they haven't already done so. And like I said, it could either be an ex who wants a new start with you, or it could be with someone new here. And I feel that a decision needs to be made. It looks like that I'm getting here with these cards here, and that you just really don't know what to do, or you don't know which way to go that I'm getting here. But circumstances are certainly going to conspire to make you make a decision here. I'm getting, all right, because many of you appear to be really stuck like glue here that I'm getting. Okay, I feel that a lot of you really want to connect with this person, but it just seems like that it's still a lot of cheating that's involved with this person due to the presence of having that snake there. Snake is very deceptive, very manipulative. Okay, and I feel that even though some of you may have decided to kind of leave each other or separate in some way due to all of this cheating, you still remain very optimistic about your chances here, because many of you really knew that you deserved love. Okay, and you still wanted to really feel that cloud nine feeling that you once felt here that I'm getting. Okay, so let's look and certainly see here, because I'm getting a strong sense here basically that someone has certainly realized that the grass is definitely was not green on the other side here, and that's why they're coming back here. This is with his ex. But you also now have this new person that's in your situation too. Okay? And of course your romance angel cards that indicated that, wow, this could be the one. It didn't say it was the one, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, it said it could be the one. You still gotta pay attention to the red flags here. So it might be better for you to just stay in the getting to know each other stage, as I said before, and don't make a haphazard decision before you know certain for sure here. All right. So let's look at what your future cards entail. Okay, we have the moon, we have the bird, the dog, as well as the house here. Okay, so I'm going to go on and whip up a story for you guys with these cards. And it seems that what's coming up is that certainly an auspicious turn of events is to be expected here. Okay, I see your situation strengthening, and I also see you going out on some type of romantic interlude, and even having, ladies and gentlemen, as I indicated previously, passionate sex. Okay, I see this happening more than likely with someone you already know, or it could be someone from your past that I'm getting. Okay? So keep in mind, though, you still have to keep in mind that this person is in your past for a reason here. Okay? But it looks like this person wants to come back to try to settle down, but it looks like it's very hard for them to stop being promiscuous, you know? So you just have to ask yourself, do you really want to be dealing with that? So I wanted to just go on and just, to just give you some additional guidance here regarding your situation here. So I decided to go on and just shuffle up a few of these African tarot cards here as we see here. Okay. And so the first three cards here is going to tell you what's not important. Okay. Focusing in this direction is not going to give you what you want, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. And then we're going to move on and see then what is important. Okay. What are the things or necessary actions that you might need to take to ensure success? All right. And to ensure that you don't get hurt. All right. So let's go on and just see what we have here. We have the Two of Chalices. All right. We have the Knight of Swords, as well as the Eight of Wands here. So certainly now is not the time, ladies and gentlemen, to be too charming or even to even reconcile just yet. Okay? It's not the time to really expect to really connect with this person on any type of real level here, because it's almost just as if the two of you are going to be still strangers in some way. It's not the time, ladies and gentlemen, to even plot revenge against someone, okay? Or to even think things are kind of going to really go the way that you want them to go to, because it's not. I don't feel it is. All right. So then you then ask, what is important here? We have these three cards to look at here. We have the Three of Wands, the Six of Wands, as well as the Queen of Chalices. So rather, ladies and gentlemen, it's certainly time that you have faith and be a bit more confident. It's time that you open your eyes and really, so that you can gain a better perspective of your situation here. Okay? You need to start seeing people for what and who they really are. Okay? Be kind and just forgive things. You have to learn to forgive and let go. Okay? And by all means, these cards are kind of urging you that it's time to really start, in fact, trusting, ladies and gentlemen, your intuition here. All right? So I'm going to go on and just pull out another. Actually, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to. And where are my letters? I'm going to go on and pull out 20 letters to help you identify, as I've been doing, the people who are coming towards you, who are entering your energy field, as well as those around whom you might want to be a bit more vigilant, because it's certainly seen here with that presence of the snake that someone is up to no good. Okay, so Spirit, please guide my hands to the correct 20 letters for fire signs. Okay, here we go. We have a U, an R, an N, another R, an E, an I, an N, Q, A, T, N, A, V, S. See how many we have. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14. 6 more letters. We have a D, U, I, L. 2 more. O, and we have an E. All right, I want to call them back to you. We have 2 E's. Okay, we have a V. There are 3 N's. 2 A's. 3 I's. 2 U's. 2 R's. A Q, an S, L, T, D, as well as an O here. Okay? So I'm going to go in and just shuffle another deck here just to kind of help you, ladies and gentlemen, restore the unshakable inner peace that your heart so desires here. Okay? So we're going to go in and shuffle up and see what messages that we have. Spirit, what message would you like me to share with fire signs? My whole deck trying to turn over. Hold on. Okay. All right. Understand that anxiety isn't trying to limit you, but free you from a situation that no longer feels good, ladies and gentlemen. Understand that. That's very important, okay? And the universe certainly rewards motion. Ask yourself, what guided action can you take today to move forward? All right? And in conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, I'd just like to share an evocative message that Spirit would like me to share with you using a postcard here. Okay, I have it right here. And I'm going to read it just as it reads here. Okay? Dear you, it might be hard to believe you will ever get where you want to go. Feel the way that you want to feel and find peace and security. But you can. There's lots to celebrate in this life, but first you need to let go of this attachment to achieving certain results. It is easy to get caught up in the endless loop of wanting this or that so that you can feel safe. Understand that the only way out is to surrender the attachment. Empty yourself so you can be filled with something new. The compulsion will be lifted and peace will come. Trust that something better waits, that something new will open up, and you will see opportunities in fulfillment. Okay? Loving you so much. All right? So, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I have for you. I certainly hope that this reading has offered food for thought. Be sure to like and share, subscribe, and be sure to share this reading with others who might benefit. Okay, if you'd like to have a more personal reading, you can contact me at will.brown@watconsultinginc.net. And do enjoy your Valentine's evening. Thanks a lot.